Okay, we should be here. Hello everybody, hello. We're in the green. We got good green here. Let's see who all chimes in to the show today. Oh yeah, okay, Elizabeth McDaniel is there. How you doing there, Elizabeth? And I can't say that name. Jagwin? J-O-A. Oh man, I tell you what, I'm good when it comes to butchering. What does it say, Larry? How's it going? Hey, Angelo is there. Hey buddy, what's up? Angie and Chuck is there. Yeah, hey, how you guys doing? Angela, I'm still at the motel. I am, as you guys know, because I did a live thing earlier, and but we're still at the motel. But with fingers crossed, we might be out of this motel tomorrow, if not Thursday, the latest. Let's see. Yeah, Travis, Yelper, Travis, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, hey, Trucker Jukebox. Oh, Don is there. Don, Whitaker, he's there. Hey, are you back in Knoxville, Don, or are you still? Well, you must be home now. You're actually here, so you're probably home now. That's okay. I do apologize. No more time, buddy. See, Angelo, he's partying. He's home. He can go. Well, go have a good time, buddy. Go have a good time. At least he did chime in for a second. That's cool. Are you? Yeah, I'm in Sioux City. That's where I'm at. I'm at a place called Night's Inn. Yeah, Don's home. Wayne and Karen. Good day, Jukebox. Hey. Well, we're just sitting here. We got us a Mountain Dew. I went down to KFC a while ago. Got me some supper. And they got the buffet down there, so I can... when you're paying almost $90 a day living in a motel, you try to eat good food, but you try to eat the cheapest, right? And for $10.80, all the fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy, you take that, right? I can't afford a steakhouse. I'm not working right now. Elizabeth says, I just wanted to say hubby's asleep and he's working, and I'm working now, and I am working at Burger King off the Indiana Toll Road. Any of you truck drivers that is going westbound on the toll road, and you stop at exit 92 at the service plaza, say hi to Elizabeth. She might be the one that's cooking your food. Puppies are doing good. They're eating. They kind of like the motel. I can understand, because they can run. They're running. They're playing, right? So they love it, personally. I didn't mind it the first night. Maybe the second, but now it's getting tedious, you know. I'm ready to go to work. Or at least ready to get into my environment. I have satellite TV in my truck, and I got more than the motels got as far as TV. But I got good internet, obviously, because I'm doing a live show. So I'm using the motel internet. It's good. It sounds like soup. That's what they call people born in Michigan, Upper Peninsula. Yeah. Anyway, you know me as Travis. Yes, I know Travis. Absolutely. Did you one time, if I'm wrong, tell me, but Super Service? You drove for Super Service? I think there was somebody I knew that drove for Super Service that was subscribed to me, may still be subscribed to me. We're under a load when... No, but I was going after a load. Okay. I thought maybe you was he. But no, I was actually after a load. You know, I had a load of cars, and I delivered them. I think the last video you saw me on the road, I was on my way to Harrisburg to deliver them cars. And then I drove as far as Sioux City to the Pilot. I got tired, so I decided to go to bed, and you know, my Honda, the pull string on the Honda broke on me. Normally I don't idle my truck, but that night the humidity was a little high, so I decided I was going to idle the truck just because, so we have air conditioning, right? Well, around 3:30 that morning, the next morning, my truck shut off all by itself. It just shut off. I knew why it shut off. It needed to, you know, regen. No big deal, right? It's done it before. So I got up, start the truck back up, hit the button for the regen, and it wouldn't regen. So I tried and tried and tried and tried, so it wouldn't regen. So what I ended up doing, I just shut off the truck because it was early, you know. You alright? But I just shut the truck off. I figure, okay, I don't need no air conditioning. Let's just shut the truck off for a little while. Let's let it, you know, maybe reboot itself, you know. And I tried it again about 6:30. It wouldn't regen. It'd start, but it wouldn't regen. Now it was in shut-off mode, so it wasn't going to stay running long. I think a total of 5 or 6 minutes, then it would shut off. And that was, shoot, what day did I get here? Let's see. It's Tuesday. It might have been Saturday when that took place. Yeah, it was Saturday morning. So it was Saturday. I was on the way to, I was going to get up, have my coffee, and go to Lincoln and pick up a load. That was actually going to Houston. And I lost the load because I couldn't get my truck. The only positive thing about this, I didn't need a tow truck. I managed to get the truck, well, you guys saw the video. I managed to get the truck to Freightliner. But it did die on me once on the way there, and it died after I got there. So Elizabeth said, that's a good, that is good, and I am at the County Road 41. That is behind the church. I thought you was on the toll road. There's only one toll plaza in Elkhart. That's exit 92. Okay, maybe she's not at the toll plaza, because there's only one Burger King, one service plaza, and that's exit 92. Then you don't get another one until you get to, oh, it's way east. Then you going the other way, South Bend is the next one. Hey, Joe Thompson. How you doing? He says, good evening, Larry. I know it's kind of ironic. I did 2 live shows. I'm doing another live show. It's because I'm bored. Somebody gave me the idea of doing this live show. There's only one, Elizabeth. Can't argue with a truck driver. I know that toll road like the back of my hand. There's only one service plaza, and that's right there by exit 92. That's it. If you're on the south side of the toll road and you took the back of it, you would come out where the Moose Lounge is. And if you took that road all the way, you'd be County Road 6. You'd be right there by the Walmart. If you go the other side, I don't know what's on the back side except for you can see the toll road. Or not the toll road, but it's the only toll plaza that Elkhart's got. Elkhart's got 2 exits. They got exit 96 and they got exit 92. Or exit 90, yeah, 92 and 96. Yep, you're at the exit 92, Elizabeth. You may have to take County Road 4 to get over to it, but I'm trying to tell these truck drivers how they can see you is they got to take the toll road to the service plaza by exit 92. That's where you are. You're on the westbound side. Women, they just like to argue with you. Oh, let's see. I shouldn't have said that, but I know where she's at. I've only driven a cab there for 7 years, and I go by it every time I drive a truck and I'm on the toll road. Let's see. Hi from England. Hey, yeah, Iran. How you say that? Ian Ram? Something like that. Joe Thompson said join a little late. That's alright. We just started the live show. Yeah, Richard should know I'm here. He claimed he was going to jump up on here. See, Elizabeth's still going to keep talking about this. I know where you are, Elizabeth. Now, if you want to mess these guys up, they won't see you. I know exactly where you are. You're on the north side of the toll road, which is westbound. You got to go westbound in order to get to that service plaza where you're at. Other words, if you was on the southbound side, you would have to cross that or that toll road to get to the service plaza you are. Now, you may have to take County Road 4 to get to the other service plaza from Elkhart. But the truck drivers, they don't have to do that. All they have to do is go westbound on the toll road, and they'll see you. They'll see that service plaza. Let's not mess them up, Elizabeth. Tommy Kramer is there. Hey, Larry, how are things? Great, wonderful. Okay. Eon RM. Close enough. I'll call you my friend, my brother. I can't get that wrong. Is the weather nice? It was windy as all heck today. Yesterday it was cool. Matter of fact, I was able to go eat, leave the dogs in the truck, crack the windows down just a little bit. They weren't going to get hot. Today was a little different story. I had to actually run the AC. I got a car, you know. I have to tell you, now, Freightliner did let me use a car, and I still have it. I told them anytime they want the car. There's a car key right there. He said I can use the car as long as I need it. So of course I take it up to get something to eat and that. But when I went up to KFC earlier, I take the dogs with me because I can walk them, you know. And but I had to kind of leave the car run, so they had air conditioning. And Elizabeth says okay and yes, and when done call house, and I'll get off at 4. She wants me to call so she can argue with me more about where she's located. I'm sure. But I know where you are. I wish Ruthie was here. She would bat with me here. Oh. Any word on the truck? Well, I put up a video earlier, and that was the last time I talked to them. And they were halfway done with the head gasket. Supposedly, now they said 20 hours. Now they had the truck since Sunday. Well, actually Saturday, but they didn't diagnose it until close to the end of the day on Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, and today. Now they said 20 hours, and they said it could take up to Thursday. Is that like... Okay, you're cool, Elizabeth. She's cool. You guys met her. I got a couple videos with her. But okay, well, oh, Larry's up now. Okay. But they said up to Thursday and I could be out of here. But I'm hoping I could be out of here tomorrow. I am. Because I'm running out of videos to make, guys. What am I going to show you? Just the room. I already showed you the room outside. Going down, getting something to eat. You know, there ain't much I can show you. I mean, I guess they told me I can use the car and go sightsee, but I don't know where to go to sightsee anything, you know. I don't know where to go to see anything. At least you will get a reset. I got 3 resets since I've been here. You're funny. Well, Tommy says at least I got a reset. Yes, I got a reset, alright. Look, I've been here so long, my hair on my face fell off and my hair got shorter. You have our number. Yes, Elizabeth, I think I got your number. Boy, she's wanting me to call so bad. I can't call you right now. I'm doing a live show. You gotta wait until I'm done with this live show. I can't call. You gotta wait. I thought old Richard was coming in here. Let's see where he's at. Let's see if I can ring his bell. I'm not going to call him. I'm just going to text him. Hey, Richard, where the heck are you? You said you're coming. I bet you he fell asleep. What do you think? I bet he fell asleep. Let's see if we can find him here. We'll find him. There. Now, I'm going to text him a little bit here. I'm going to say, hey, where you at? Where are you at? I'm doing a live show. He probably on Facebook looking for it, right? I better tell him a live YouTube show. We'll see if he... Okay, Larry, it doesn't matter what you film. We will watch. I know that. I know that. And I appreciate that. And you know, you guys are absolutely... And I'm not just saying this. You know, people will say just whatever they have to say because they want to say something that they know you want to hear. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but no vacation for a while. I'll be right back to that question here in a minute, because if I get sidetracked, I don't forget what the heck I was talking about. But you guys mean everything to me, really, and I mean that, because I live by myself. I take this and flip it around. There's nobody in this motel room but me. Okay? I got my mom. That's it. That's it. That's the only person I got. And I got these 2 dogs. So when I honestly say you guys are like family, I mean it. And then when I see somebody disappear, or they want to unsubscribe, or they want to get off my Facebook page, it's like I lost a brother, or I lost a sister. But that's okay, because their mentality ain't the same as mine. They're not in the same boat that I'm in. But when I honestly say that you are like family to me, I mean it. I just hate to see you guys disappear, because when you get used to seeing somebody and then they want to disappear, well, you know, that's why I do Facebook. That's why I do YouTube. That's why I do the live shows, because you guys are like family. And if we do this for 30 minutes or even an hour, this is 30 minutes or an hour that I'm talking, even though it's to the computer, but I'm talking to you guys. And I can see the comments. Larry, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I done read that. Sorry about that. Now we're still in the green here, so as long as we got a good signal, we're going to keep it up. It may be another hour long, but I don't care. If you guys got to go or go do something, go for it. Oh, I am positive. I like that you always, I do stay positive. You know, there's so much negativity. You know what I've been watching? I love this channel. I can't remember what it is. MTV. You guys ever heard of MTV? And they got cable. They got all these cable channels. I could be watching the news and all that, but I'm watching this MeTV, and it's all the old classics. It had Andy Griffith, Hogan's Heroes, MASH, Starsky and Hutch, but it's got the older shows. And whenever I do have to watch TV, I'm watching this channel. But I do believe in staying positive. I really do. I like to smile a lot, and I like to I love hanging out with people, though. I love it. I love the idea that, you know, hey, let's bump into each other and do something. Yeah, let's do it, you know. I'm all for that. Somebody just wrote me a text. He says he's here. No, he's not. No, you're not. We don't see your name. Richard says he's there, but I don't see his name. We don't see your name. He says he's there, but yet we don't see Richard's name on there. But he says he's there. This is a great group of people. It is a great group of people. And you guys are really, especially Don Winokur, man. He calls me little brother, man. And now I tell you what, if that doesn't make me feel like I'm part of the family. And I like that too. I really do. I call him Big Brother because he's bigger than I am. Actually, he's old enough to be my grandpappy. I'm glad you can't throw nothing at me, Don. I like that you always say, oh, I done read that, okay. They did Casey Jones on the train, Tugboat, and Annie on the tug. Did they ever do a TV trucker? Who? Did they ever do a TV? Yeah, well, yeah, they did BJ and the Bear back in the 70s. Moving On, I think Moving On came in on the 80s, early 80s, late 70s. There he is. He's there. Yep, he's there now. Richard's there. Hey, you said you was there. It's like, I don't see your name nowhere there. He's there now. They even had one, I don't know if you guys remember this show or not, and it wasn't on very long. Remember 18 Wheels of Justice? It was a big old K9, or, what was that? It was a Kenworth. I can't remember what motto it was, but it was a Kenworth. Larry is a very nice guy with a very nice audience. Well, hell yeah, this is the best group of people that I know of. We got another 100-something people that's on Facebook, but I don't never see them. They're there, but they never really come in there. We talking about? Yeah, somebody asked, what's his name? He said they did Casey Jones on the train, Tugboat, Annie on the tug. Did they ever do a TV trucker? And if he's talking about TV back in the day, yeah, I remember BJ and the Bear and Moving On. Why is he writing me on? See what he's doing? We're live, but he's writing me on Messenger. But what did he say? He says, no, you're not. We don't see your name. He says, no, you're not. We don't see your name. Richard, I'm here. Okay, maybe I didn't share the link. Okay, let me try something here. I'm going to screw this up. I know I will. But let me see if I can share the link without screwing up my thing here. Let me see if I can share the link here. Richard, tell me if you can see the link in there, buddy. The date is wrong though. It says 2/22/17. That is totally wrong. Well, I posted it. Let's see if that does anything. It gave a whole wrong thing there, so let's see. I missed something because I had my more private conversation. Okay. Well, I just shared the thing, so hopefully it's on there now. Richard should tell Doug Marquardt to go get truck and get a Volvo with a... I don't want a Volvo. I really don't. Richard, I keep telling you, I don't want a Volvo. I really don't. If I have my... I mean, if that's what they have to give me, I have no choice. I either have a choice to keep the Volvo or quit. But I really prefer a Freightliner, because I got more stuff than your average truck driver's got. And I need that top bunk for storage. And I can't have a Volvo with a table, me trying to store my stuff on the top bunk. Where in the hell am I going to sleep? I can bring that table out, I can set it down, but then I'm sleeping on cushions. And that's kind of like you sleeping on your couch. I don't want to sleep on a couch. I don't want to sleep on them cushions, because it's not a very comfortable sleep. Mr. BB, my name is Zachary. I am 12 years old and your biggest fan. Well, thank you, sir. I'm fixing, well, I was going to say I'm fixing to, but I kind of had to spend a little bit of money this week because of these motels, but I'm going to remember your name. I'm going to write it down. But if you can get into my messenger, Zachary, I think if that's how you say it, if you give me your address privately, either email it to me or put it on my messenger, tell me your size, and I'll send you a trucker Jukebox t-shirt. I'll send you one. And I'm doing that because, yeah, that's great, man. I love you, man. I really do. I want to send one to Rick, and I was going to send somebody else one. And I was fixing to do that, but then I got kind of, well, $89 a night for a motel. It's pretty salty. A new Freightliner is a sharp-looking truck. Yes, it is. And I'm not saying the Freightliner is any bigger than the Volvo, but to me, I just need that top bunk. I need both of them bunks. Because a bunk and a table is only good if you're only going to carry a suitcase, maybe a couple other items, and you don't have to store nothing nowhere. Then a Volvo is great. You know, that would be a great thing to have, you know. But, man, first of all, whenever I do this moving, I want to do spring cleaning. You know, because not everything that I have in that truck is going into my new truck. Because I'm gonna be tossing, I'm gonna be throwing away things. And but I got a 16-foot ladder in my truck. You guys ain't gonna believe this, but I do have a 16-foot ladder in my truck. It breaks down in 4 sections. It's a scaffold, it's a step ladder, it's just a regular ladder, and if I put the whole thing together, it's 17 foot long. So I can actually walk, I can actually go to the very top of my trailer. I can change any light. And but it's only 4 foot, maybe 4 foot each section, and it's about maybe 4 foot by 2 foot or something like that. But it's on the top bunk, but it's not heavy. You know, it's easy to grab. I can grab 1 section, 2 sections. I can grab just each section out of there. Go to the video where me and Angelo was working on our trailers, and you see us climbing a ladder. That was the ladder that we used. Let's see. Thank you, Mr. Larry. What motel are you in? I am in Nights Inn. That's where I'm at. Yep, Nights Inn. And let's see, next time breakdown in Arizona. Well, yeah, I like Arizona. I got some good people there in Arizona I would love to meet. I got a real good friend, Braxton. He's grown up. My goodness. Dave, Cable, you guys know him, I'm sure. But my favorite people, I only saw him once. But and I got close because I had to go to New Dallas or something like that, pick up produce. So I was real close up there, but I didn't quite get to Phoenix. I was still over 100 miles from Phoenix. So mine, a motel over her in the UK would cost, it would actually cost $92 a night here. But they gave me a discount because my truck's at Freightliner. I have 2 dogs though. There's a deposit. So if I didn't have Jake and Panda, my room would only be, I think it would only been $78. But because I got Jake and Panda, there's a pet deposit. So I can't complain too much about that, you know. So if I didn't have dogs, it would have been cheaper. Hi Larry, I watch a lot of your trucking shows on here. I am supposed to go to West Coast with my stepsister soon. She is a truck driver. Cool. I would love to have a trucker. If you guys want a shirt, now you gotta be patient with me. I'm gonna be honest with you, because this week is gonna be, I won't even get a paycheck Friday. And it's nobody's fault, but my truck is broke down, okay? So you just gotta be patient with me. But if you guys would love a shirt, just don't give me your info on Facebook. Don't let everybody see your address, but just go to my messenger and I'd be happy to send you one. But please be patient with me. I will send it to you. I sent one to Canada and it never got there. I don't know where the hell it went, but it didn't go to regular Canada. It went to supposed to went to the French part of Canada. Shit, I can't think of it now, but it just never got there. I get nervous sending something across Canada. I really do. Oh, it'd be nice if Rick ever was on with us. Sometimes he jumps on here, but it's late. See, it's 9:01 here. It's 10:01 your time. And what is he, 4, 5, 6 hours ahead of us? Right? I think that, ain't that the way it goes? So I think it's like 1, 2 in the morning there. He'll be getting up here in about 3, 4 hours, getting ready to go to work. Quebec, that's it, Quebec. Yeah, I sent a shirt to Quebec. I mean, it said it got delivered, but the guy said he never got it. So I just gotta take, I got a message restricted. Did you say something that was a message restricted? Because I got something that says message restricted. That's crazy. Okay, I see now underneath. Okay, damn, still in, yeah, probably to Thursday. That's what they told me. 2:02 a.m. here. Okay, yeah, see, in about a few hours, Rick is going to be getting up, getting ready to go to work. I ain't even in bed yet. See, it's only 9:02 here. I probably don't hit the sack until about 11 o'clock. I watch a little TV, you know. You guys don't mind, right? Oh, okay. Well, I hope you guys don't mind. It's like my Mountain Dew, and it used to screech about this, but I'm not promoting this at all. So if there are any kids watching my video, please don't take up the habit. Don't take up the habit. I've been doing this ever since I was 15. It's just hard for me to... I'm going to do it though. I know I get people all the time, Jukebox, you need to quit. I'm going to quit. I can't do it in the truck though. I can't quit in the truck. There's no way. I tried it, but then somebody does something goofy, like pulls out in front of me, or I get in front of a shipper or receiver, or something happens and I get ticked off, and it's like, okay, that's it. Hey, Anthony Tillman is there. Hey, Richard Bowman, keep on trucking, young man. Thank you. And thank you for calling me a young man. Have you guys noticed the change? Have you noticed the change? Nobody told me I had to do this. I just got tired of looking the way I was looking. I even went out and I spent $178 on some new clothes. I bought some new jeans and some new shirts. Got some new t-shirts to wear underneath my shirts, because I can't wear a button shirt without a t-shirt on. I just can't do it. But I bought me some new color button shirts. Bought me a new pair of boots. Oh my gosh. New pair of boots. You don't even want to see the other boots, man. They were so bad. I had hose that was actually coming up through the bottom of my feet. They were no longer waterproof whatsoever. They're over there, but I'm going to pitch them. I'm going to put them in the dumpster. But I wore them boots until all the mileage was off. And you know where I bought them boots? Not these, not the ones I just bought, but the other ones, Iowa 80. Go to Iowa 80, go to their boot section. That's where I bought them boots. So I've had them for a year, what, a year and a half? Maybe a year. But I wore them every day. I wore them until they fell apart. Until they fallen apart. I can't just sit here and talk and not have something to drink, and that's right. So I don't have my coffee in front of me, right? I thought I'd take a small break on that today. Usually I drink coffee right till it's time to go to bed. I've seen you getting a haircut on the video. Yep. She didn't even know that I did that. You know, I just set the camera down and, you know, and it wasn't really to have her on there. It was just so you guys can see that I got a haircut. That I didn't do the haircut myself. If I'd have done the haircut myself, it would have been a butch. Because that's the only type of haircut I know how to do. Where am I from? Okay. I was actually born at Memorial Hospital in South Bend, Indiana. That's where I was born until I turned 11. We lived in Indiana until I turned 11. Then we moved to Missouri, and we moved to Southeast Missouri. Now look it up, guys. Look on the map. We moved to an area called Reynolds, Missouri. I went to school. I went to school at Bunker, Missouri, and I stayed until I was 16. Then I went to a Job Corps. You guys heard of Job Corps, right? Tried to get a GED in a trade, and then after that, I moved back to Indiana. I was on my own from that point. I worked for H&R Willis Construction Company out there in South Bend, Indiana. I worked for them for a while. And then after that, I drove. That's the only manual labor job I ever had other than working with my dad. My dad was a construction carpenter, and my dad had his own business. But I hated working with my dad. I couldn't work with my dad. He was just really a hard person to work with. But I worked with him, but that was weekends and after school if he was still working, right? But then I went to Job Corps. From there I went to Indiana, moved to, on my own, went to work for H&R Willis Construction, and then from there I started driving cab. From that point I went to Courtesy Cab, Yellow Cab, and Ace Cab. And Ace Cab is where I met Ruthie. You guys know Ruthie? But that's where I met her. And then from cab to trucking. Been driving truck for 23 years. 24 years will be December 15th. I always imagined you come from the southern states. Well, I was born in South Bend, Indiana. You know, can you add me on Facebook? I am from Cedar Bluff, Alabama. Somebody just wrote that to me. Well, I have to do that when I'm done. But I lived most of my life in Missouri. So, until I moved up here. And I don't know how I sound really. And some people think I have a southern, some people don't. You know, it's driving truck, you know. I think what it is, because I've been driving for so long, you go places, you know, like Florida, Alabama, Mississippi. Then you go up to Maine, Michigan, Minnesota. So We got what you call a Heinz 57 accent. Please don't tell my mom I'm a truck driver. She thinks I'm a piano player in a... I just watched an episode of MASH, and they were doing a group. They were doing a groupie picture, right, in front of the 4077, the MASH thing, and Klinger would not stand in front of that sign. And Hawkeye walked up to him and asked him why. Says, my mom doesn't know I'm here. I told her I ran away with the circus. So they had to make a whole prop and let Klinger have a picture of like a circus background to send to his mom. I thought that was funny. He just kind of reminded me that they're done. What was your first company I drove for? My first company was Gainey Transportation out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. That was my first company, GTS. That was my first company. I started with them in 1993, I think. That's when I started. 1992, I went through truck driving school. Yeah, December. Actually, no. October, November, December. November of 92, I went through truck driving school there in South Bend. CDI, truck driving school. And it was December 15th when I went to Gainey for the first time, started driving in 1993. I got to meet the singing group Alabama on a Labor Day week. That's cool, man. That's cool. I got to meet Muhammad Ali. I got to meet him straight up. He was at the South Bend Airport. Ruthie dispatched me, and he asked for our cab company specifically, and so we went to the airport. We had to park like normal people, and then I had to go in. I had to stand by the counter, and he had a place. He actually had a piece of property and had a house up in Michigan. So I found him, I saw him, and I took him to where he wanted to go. But it was in his later years. I think he just gotten Parkinson's disease. I think he just got the Parkinson when I first met him. But he was able to talk and all that. Yeah, he wasn't that bad. Have you ever driven a cab over like we have in the UK? Well, we just the 4-door sedans. We always had the Chevys, the Caprices. Before the newer Caprices, the Aero, you know, the bubble. We called the newer Caprices then the bubble. We had the square Caprices, the big ones. And and then they started fading out. And what our cars were used to be police cars. Actually, a lot of them came from Elkhart, South Bend, Mishawaka. But when they got done with their police cars, then the cab companies would actually buy the police cars. They didn't have to do anything to the cars because they already had the alternators and everything for the extra lights, you know, for the cab lights and everything. What was the strangest thing you seen while driving? Strangest thing I seen while driving. Let me think about that. I don't know. What was the strangest thing I've seen driving? I'm not sure. Just let me think about that one. I just got to think about that. Cab over is a... I love cab overs. I love the cab overs. I like the Navistar cab over. You know, the International. I had a girlfriend back in the day when I went to school, and her name was Lisa Sickmiller, and her dad drove for Schneider, and he had the old cab over. That's how long ago I'm talking. And I just loved that thing. It didn't matter if it had a doghouse there and you had to get up on it and go back in the bunk. I just loved the cab over. And I also liked the 1979 Kenworth Aerodyne. I love that. But I love cab-overs. And for whatever reason that the United States wanted to get away from the cab-over, I don't know. But all of a sudden, they came out with the Freightliner Argosy. You guys remember the Argosy? You can actually open the door, the steps would actually come out, and you can walk up the steps. But they came out, but the Argosy didn't last very long. But not appropriate for young viewers. As I'd say, but not. Well, don't you know, Tommy? You know how to word something and make it appropriate, right? We do have one 12-year-old kid on here now. Okay, I'm not going to call him a kid. That was the wrong thing to say. We have a 12-year-old young man actually on here. We do have. Have you ever drove any twin stacks? Yeah, I have. I owned. If you go to my Facebook page, go to the pictures. I owned a white 379. It was well, maybe more pearl white, 379P. I actually own that truck. I don't have it no more. It's gone. But good evening. Any tips for rookie drivers? Yep. Never try to cheat your logbook. Never have to take nothing to get you down the road unless it's no more than a Mountain Dew or a cup of coffee. When your body says you're tired, go to bed and keep her between the lines and just keep her safe. And if you follow them directions, you'll be driving for a lot of years. That's my advice to any young driver. That's the recipe of a successful professional driver. And I will tell you this, it's been what, 9 years since I ever got a citation. At least 9 years. And that was up in Michigan. Never put my truck in a ditch, never put my truck in the medium, never jackknifed. And I'm not saying I'm lucky, I'm just saying I'm cautious. And I watch and I look. And I let the people that drive around me control me. Because if they drive like idiots, I will always back off. Just because they're driving stupid doesn't mean I'm going to lose my head and get right in there with them and push them around because I have a big truck. If they drive stupid, I back off. I back off. My license means more to me than trying to be a cowboy trucker or what, however you say that. Safety and courtesy are free. Take all you need and give all you can. That's right. And share that same philosophy, just like Don Whitaker said. Safety and courtesies are free. Take all you need and give all you can. And if you drive a car, you truck drivers, if you drive a truck and you're done driving that truck and you jump in that car, drive that car just like you drive your truck. Because when the CDL first came out, they actually had a separation there. What you did in the truck, you got ticketed, and what you did in the car, you got ticketed. But your car at Fitch's didn't go onto the truck. That changed. That really did change. They put them together now. 4 points on a CDL if you go around a set of railroad gates in a big truck. 4 points if you go around a set of railroad gates if you go around them in your car. Reckless driving, 14 miles an hour over the speed limit is reckless driving. So when you drive your car like you're driving your truck. Because even if you're drinking and driving, or you're driving like you're, well, you know, you're thinking in your head, I'm not in the truck now, I can let my hair down, I don't have to worry about too much about being a professional. Continue being a professional, because that will follow you. That will, you know, driving your car can actually kick you out from driving that truck. It can actually help you lose your CDL. Don't have to take my word for it. Ask any driver. Or ask any driver that knows. Let's put it that way. We've been on here for 50 minutes. 10 more minutes, guys, and we're out of here. Thank you so much. Been a long fan. Looking forward for the long run. Me too, buddy. We certainly ain't getting it done here in the motel. Okay. I will accept him as soon as I'm done with the live show. I keep getting something that pops up. I will accept you as soon as I'm done with the live show. Your driver's license is your life. It is. It's, you know, my driver's license, I don't know about you guys, but when I first went through that truck driving school, honest, I had to get a student loan. And by the time I paid off that truck driving school, it cost me just a little over $3 grand for my license. And I'm not going to do anything that's going to lose that, because that's just like throwing money out the window. You know, some people, I knew this old man, you know, when he started driving. Of course, it wasn't the CDL back then, but when the CDL first, and I remember when that CDL first came in, but a lot of them old timers, Don probably got grandfathered too. A lot of them old timers got grandfathered into the CDL. They didn't have to go take them tests. They grandfathered them in. But then the ones that didn't have no experience, they were the ones that they made it where you really had to go to a school and learn how to drive and get that CDL. Not really teach you how to drive, just teach you how to do a pre-trip, you know, parallel park, serpentine, alley dock, you know. You just, there's certain criterias that you had to know to get that CDL, other than the written test, you know, because you had to do the actual road test, and you had to know how to do that. So that's what the school was about. It wasn't really so much to teach you how to drive. See, Don said, yeah, sure did, was grandfathered in. I know a lot of old timers got grandfathered in, but they knew how to drive, you know. Why make some person that's driven for 15, 20 years, make them have to come out of a truck to go to a truck driving school? First of all, they probably knew how to drive better than the trainers, or what you want to call them, the yard guys, you know. They probably knew how to operate the truck better than they did anyway. So I don't think they wanted to be embarrassed there, Don. That's why they grandfathered you guys. Schools just teach you to pass the test. Well, you got to have the school to do that. You really do, because if you didn't go through a truck driving school to do this, you would have to pay the money. Of course, you're going to pay the money anyway if you went to the school. But once you go take the written test, you gotta jump in a truck. Now, somebody's either got to give you a truck, or somebody's got to let you borrow a truck. You got to know somebody who's got a truck and a trailer, and then you got to set it up to. Then you got to set it up with the MVR to take the CDL test. But if you go through a truck driving school, they're going to do all that for you. They're going to set all that up for you. So all you got to do then is just drive. Hey, are you still driving? Yeah, I'm still driving. Well, kinda. I'm broke down. I'm in a motel right now, but yeah, I'm planning on driving until the government or the doctor or somebody says I can't. Then I got me an RV sitting to the side, because I've been on the road so long, guys, there ain't no way I can buy me a house or live in a house and have to stay stationary. I might as well just, that would kill me. That would be the end of my life, pretty much. But I'm still driving. I will drive until they tell me I can't drive. Then I have an RV sitting to the side, ready for me to jump in. And when that time comes, we're still going to travel. We're just going to do it different. Bingo cards are for each state. Travel through. Yeah, that's what it used to be called, a bingo card. We used to have multi-license plates on the truck. New Mexico had their own plate. Oregon had their own plate when I first started driving. Now we don't need the Oregon plate, but when I first started driving, we needed that Oregon plate. When are you getting your... I'm not sure. It may be a month now, because I'm waiting for my truck to come out. I'm just not ready to move yet. And it's inside a shop half torn down, right? So I didn't want to do it while the truck was in that shop. Just didn't have the room to do it. But probably 500,000 miles my truck has no more warranty. I'm already at 484,000. So real shortly they'll get me up there to do the switch. May I send my lighter to the May I send my lighter to the shop? What class is the RV? Hell if I know. It's a 34 footer. I don't know. Class C, Class B. Richard, you saw that picture of my RV. What class is that thing? He knows. I don't want to act like I'm an idiot, but I haven't really had time to really look at it real good. I think it's a Class B. I think. It's a 34 footer though. Got a lot of room in there. Got a lot of power. Do you take the ante? Every now and then I do. If I have to. Sometimes I go around it. When I go around it, I usually take US 6 or I'll take 30. Or drop down Indianapolis 65, 70. What kind of truck are you wanting to get into? I want a Freightliner. I really do. Only because I need the 2 bunks. I need that top bunk. That's got to be my storage. If they give me a Volvo, there's only 1 bed and a table. I don't want that table. I want a bed. You know, I don't want to have to flip cushions down and sleep on it. It's like sleeping on a couch. I can't sleep on a couch. It's just too rough. I hate them cushions. You got it one. You got it. Okay, you got if one maybe 2 trips left on your truck. Well, I still got what 15,000 miles I can go. So yeah, probably a month. I'd say about a month. They'll be asking for my truck, but I can go right to the Yankton yard with it, right? I can pull right beside the truck that I moved it into and move everything, which I can do that, you know. Do you go through Chicago? Yeah, I got lots of videos going through Chicago. Oh yeah. I love Freightliner and Kenworth. Kenworth's okay. Kenworth to me, unless it's the like the Peterbilt's, the 389s. Am I saying that right? That's got, it's like the bubble. You know, it's the front seats aren't real close. The 379 Pete, like I had, I can reach over, stretch. I had to stretch a little bit, but I can almost reach over and touch the passenger door. I don't want something tight like that. Do you have an exercise ball? The hell do I need an exercise ball for? What's an exercise ball? Somebody want to educate me on this? What's an exercise ball? I'm not being funny. I'm being for real. I don't know. I exercised the last 3-4 days. I guarantee that. I got to walk up and down steps from the motel to outside. I got a lot of walking. Exercise ball. So what year are you hoping your new truck? Well, I'm kind of hoping it's an 18, right? But it could be a 17 or a 16. It could be a new one too. It could be an 18. I don't know what Doug got. I really don't. I haven't been to the Yankton yard for a while, so I don't know what's there. I don't know what they've gotten. It's going to be as much a surprise to me as you guys. But I guarantee you this. I will have video on it. When I go and look at all them trucks, you guys are going to see them too. Because I will show you what's there. Whenever I move into that new truck, before I move my stuff into that truck, I'll show you the truck. Then after I move everything in the truck, I'll show you the truck. So I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. I promise you that I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. And everything I do. You guys are like family. I love sharing this with you. And hey, if there's anything that I can do for you, because you guys have no clue what you do for me whenever I can do these live shows. John Keene just came in there. Oh boy, how you doing, John? Yeah, you guys know John King, right? I love his Facebook page. I tell you what, you could be in the dumps, listen to one of his Facebook. Shout out, shout out. I love this guy, man, I really do. But he's coming in about when I'm getting off. They're doing good. Dogs are doing good. Oh, am I losing? Can you guys still see me? It just went in the red. I just got in the red. What the heck? No, yeah, well, Cascadia, that'll work for me. Can you guys still see me? I need to know this because I'm in the red now. Going to call it a night. Be back at work. Okay. Alright guys, we're at, okay, we got the green once more. Okay, we're gonna get out of here in about 2 minutes, guys, because we were in the red here and I thought maybe I lost you guys. Good night, Don. Thank you for chiming, big brother. Appreciate you. You guys are writing them fast now. I can't even keep up. Hillbilly, I see you. Hey, buddy. John King. Okay, sorry I missed you Sunday in West Virginia, and I'll see you. Yes, sir. I'm going to try to get up your way, John. Definitely going to tell dispatch I need something to go up to Chester. Daniel, yeah, I can see you. I can see you. Yeah, okay. You was cut. Yeah, I went into the red for a second there. Well, we're going to go ahead and sign off. I want to thank everybody for chiming in. God bless you guys. We love you to death. I really mean it. Thank you so much.